Hi everybody, it's Naya, and I wanted to come and show you guys a collective MAC haul. Now, I have been collecting these things over the course of the last couple of months, and some of these items are limited edition, and I do apologize that I hadn't brought this to you guys sooner, because some of these items you may not be able to get, but then again, some of these items you guys probably already have, and I'm just the one that's late, okay? So, if you like to see what I picked up from MAC, please stay tuned. Also, if you like these types of videos, please don't forget to thumbs up. It really does help. And if you aren't subscribed, then all you got to do is just click that little button up there and you can subscribe for free. Join the family. I would love and appreciate having you and wanting to get to know you guys. Also, if there's anything that you guys want me to do or any kind of request that you have, please leave that down below. I know that sometimes work can get so hectic that I don't get to respond to some of the comments some people leave, and then other times I can, and usually I try to do that during the weekend when I don't have too much going on. But best to believe I do read everything that you guys do post. Alright, and I love you guys for it. So let's get started with this haul. The first thing I want to show you guys is I picked up a couple of items from the collaboration with MAC and Julia Petit. And that was limited edition. It was also special packaging. And you know when MAC does things in special packaging, the price goes up. And you know, you have to kind of like let the makeup junkie in you kind of have to take a back seat sometime and say, okay, we have to be real thought-provoking when we decide to spend all this money getting all these items. So from that collection, I only picked up 3 things, and here is the packaging. It came in like the black, shiny black, with the gold writing with her signature. And so I picked up 1 blush, and the name of this blush is called Linda. And here is the packaging. Really cute. I like when MAC does special packaging instead of the normal just dull black bullets and stuff. You know, getting special packaging makes it feel that much more and it just makes you want to have it. So the name of this blush, like I said, is called Linda, and it's this really pretty peach. And I will give you guys a swatch. So there it is on my finger. And here it is swatched out on my arm. I picked up 2 lipsticks from the collection. And the very first one that I picked up is called Petit Red. And it is a satin finish. And here are the bullets. Like I said, it's the shiny black with Julia Petit's name in gold writing. And here is Petit Red. Just really pretty red lipstick. Not that I needed any more reds, but there is a swatch of Petit Red. The next one that I picked up is called Bokeh. And Bokeh is like this pinky nude, and it looks like this. And here it is swatched out on my arm. So that is everything that I picked up from the Julia Petit collection. Next up was the collaboration with Bao Bao Wan. And with the Bao Bao Wan collection, once again, limited edition, special packaging, and the special packaging was really nice. When MAC really does things right and they do those special packaging, it just draws you in, and you definitely have to get it. So the very first thing that I picked up from the Bao Bao Wan collection was one of the beauty powders, and it was the beauty powder called Summer Opal. And the compact looks like this, just a real pretty nice brown with the rose gold all around. It is just really gorgeous. And this is a Summer Opal. And this is definitely like a peach with some gold shimmer in it. and it will definitely be used for me as a highlight. And there it is on my finger, and here it is kind of swatched out on my arm, and I swatched it kind of heavy just so you can see what it looks like. Then I picked up 3 of the lipsticks, and one of the very first lipsticks in this collection that sold out was Lavender Jade. But I recently found out that if you go on the MAC website to Gone But Not Forgotten type thing, for some reason Lavender Jade is under there, and you may still be able to get your hands on it. So this very first one that I'm going to show you guys is called Forbidden Sunrise, and here is the outside packaging for the Bao Bao Wan lipsticks, and this is the bullet, and that is just so gorgeous. It's kind of got that club feel. If you guys ever seen MAC's Club eyeshadow, it's like that duochrome of green, it flashes green and brown, and it's just gorgeous. So here is Forbidden Sunrise. It's this really beautiful orange shade, and I will swatch that for you. And here it is swatched out on my arm. The next one that I picked up is called Burmese Kiss, and Burmese Kiss is a matte, and Forbidden Sunrise was also a matte. And Burmese Kiss is like this kind of corally shade, and it looks like this. And here it is swatched out on my arm. And then the very last one from that collection is Lavender Jade. And this one, like I said, sold out first, and you can see why. It's just a really gorgeous purple. And I will give you a swatch of that one. And there it is swatched out on my hand. Just a gorgeous lavender-ish purple. So if you are interested in trying to get your hands on this, definitely go under the Gone But Not Forgotten section. And I think they may still have some there. Next up is MAC did the, these are called the eyeshadows by 9, and when everyone initially saw these, it was like, oh my god, like when you saw the promo pics, it looked like the shadows were going to be really big, and we were like, okay, wow, like the price was perfect. But then when I actually went into the store and saw them, they were actually like the size of a dime, and so then you had to do the price comparison. Like I think these were like $29, $30 some odd dollars, but there were a few that I didn't have those shades, and then there were a couple that I did. So I just said, well, you know what, I think it's still cute, it's still worth it, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. So this very first one that I'm gonna show you guys is called Burgundy Times 9, and Burgundy Times 9 looks like this. And let's see if I turn it up here, and this way I can tell you exactly what's in here. So you have Honey Lust, which is a luster. You have Poppy Seed, which is a satin. Quarry, which is a matte. Antique, which is a Volux Pearl, my favorite finish. Embark, which is a matte shadow. Noir, which is a Volux finish. Hull, which is a satin. Star Violet, which is a Volux Pearl, and Sketch, which is a Volux. So these are some really pretty colors. I mean, a lot of them are part of the permanent line, but there are a few that aren't. And so there is a swatch of a couple of the shades on my finger. And there they are swatched out on my hand. And I think these were great for the fact that they were very travel friendly. You could pop these in your purse because they really are small. And as you guys see, I have very big hands and long fingers. So there it is in comparison to my hand. And it's not very big, but I do think that it was a cute and ingenious idea for MAC to come up with. This next one is called Amber ×9. And the Amber ×9 looks like this on the inside. So right here you have Cozy Gray, which is a matte. You have Kitties, which is a frost. Georgia Peach, which is a matte. Rice Paper, one of my favorite highlights, and that's a frost. Creative Copper is a luster. Cork is a satin. Don't Tell is another luster. Aromatic, which is a matte. And Pepper Please, which is a Velux. So out of this particular one, I have quite a few new shades that I don't own already, and I thought that was, you know, definitely one of the reasons why I wanted to pick this one up. So there are a couple of swatches from this particular one. And there they are swatched out on my hand. And then last up from those, I picked up the Navy ×9. So I guess out of the 4, and there were 4 different ones, I didn't get the blues. And so the Navy ×9 looks like this. So in here you have Silver Frog, which is a luster. You have Blonde Mink, which is another luster. Copper Plate, which is a matte. You have JG Gray, which is a frost. You have Mold Over, which is a matte. Cast Iron, which is a matte. Cloudscape, which is a Velux. Club Eyeshadow, which is a satin. And Black Tide, which is another Velux. So that is your Navy ×9. And I will give you a swatch. Some of the shadows swatch better or perform better on the eye than they do in the finger swatching. So if they look a little light on the finger swatching, no worries. They actually do apply better on the lid. So there is some swatches of the Navy ×9. Right? That was Navy. Yes, Navy ×9. Almost forgot what I was looking at. Alright, so moving on. Next thing up was what was this collection? See, this tells you you can't stay away too long. When you stay away too long, then stuff just piles up on you. So this very next collection, and I have for the life of me cannot remember what the name of this collection was. But it was the one that came in the gorgeous little packaging like this. And as you can see, most of the stuff that MAC's brought out lately has been in special packaging. And when I ever remember the name, I'll annotate that somewhere down here. One of the first things that I picked up was one of the blushes. And this blush is called Hypnus. And I think this is a re-promote because I think this came out in another collection a long time ago, but I didn't own it, so I definitely wanted to pick this up. And this was some really gorgeous packaging. So that is Hypnus, and Hypnus looks like this. And here it is swatched out on my finger. And there it is swatched out on my arm. I mean on my hand. And it's kind of like see if I can make it a better swatch for you guys. Okay, there we go. A little bit better, but fairly light, kind of dry feeling to me. So I'll play with it, see how I like it. Next thing up, I picked up one of the bronzing powders, and to be honest with you guys, I believe I picked this up just because of the compact, because I probably and definitely did not need it. But I picked up the matte bronzing powder, and here is the compact. Really gorgeous. And oops, almost dropped it. And this is what matte bronze looks like. And here it is swatched out on my finger, and as you guys can see, it's pretty light. Not gonna do too much bronzing for me. Matter of fact, it just blends right in with my skin. But like I said, that makeup collector and junkie in me just wanted the compact, so that's why I have that. And then the thing that I really wanted from this collection was the highlighting powder, and this is the highlighting powder in Freshen Up, and it comes in like this. And this thing was so gorgeous. It's just like, oh, this is an overspray on top. So once you get past that layer, it's going to be all gone. But there it is, all swirled together on my finger. It's kind of got like some orange, some gold. Looks kind of coppery. It's really pretty. So that is a Freshen Up. And then I picked up two lipsticks from that collection. The very first one that I picked up is called Steam Heat. And here is the bullet. Really nice. And here is a view of Steam Heat. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. And then the next one that I picked up, I dropped it, is Mirage. Now, Mirage is a permanent shade, and I did not own it. And so at this point, I was just kind of like, all right, I'm just going to get it just because it's in the special packaging. But normally, I don't break that rule. If it's part of the permanent line, and even though they may put it in special packaging, usually I won't buy it in the special packaging. I'll just get it from the permanent line. But I don't know, had to do it. So here is Mirage, and Mirage is just this really gorgeous orange shade. And here it is, swatched out on my arm. So I picked up Mirage. So that's everything that I got from that particular collection. Next up was, I went and did the whole YouTube and Instagram made me do it kind of thing. And I picked up the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. Because I heard great things about this, and it's supposedly really been raved about as being a great mascara for your lower lash line. And guys, literally, when I go in MAC and they're like, do you pluck your eyelashes? Because literally I have none. My children have them all. So I picked this up, and so far I like it. You know, it's okay. Then I also picked up the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation, and I am shade NC50, and I've been hearing kind of mixed reviews. I have not played with it because I've just been like loving my Lancome and my Estee Lauder, but I will get around to wearing this and testing it out, and I definitely will come back and let you guys know what I think about it. Next up was MAC released the matte lipsticks, and from the matte lipstick collection I picked up, count Count them up. Count them up. I know. 5. I think it was like a total of 8, 9, 10. So if there's 10, I got over half of them. So the very first one that I picked up is Whirl. And Whirl looks like this. These were the standard bullets. So here is Whirl. This is like a pinky brownie nude, and there it is, swatched out on my arm. The next one I picked up is called Men Love Mystery. And I've been hearing that people are comparing this to Daddy's Little Girl. And so there is Men Love Mystery. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. The next one that I picked up is called Stone. And there is Stone. Just this really pretty brown. You know, everybody's getting into the brownie lip and the Kylie Jenner lip and all of that. And there is a swatch of Stone. This next one is called Matte Royal, and this was like that gorgeous purple. And I don't know, you know, like I'm starting to wonder, like, is there ever a moment when there's that you have too many purples? So here is a Matte Royal, and here is a swatch of Matte Royal. And then this very last one that I have over here is called D for Danger. And I'm not sure if D for Danger is a re-promote. Even if it is, I didn't own it. And it's kind of like a deeper shade of red. And there is D for Danger. And here it is, swatched out on my arm. So those were all the matte lipsticks that I picked up. And then the very last thing that I picked up from Matte, I went in and they had released a few new brushes. I picked up one new one, and I picked up the 221. And the 221 looks like this. Just a very smaller version of Matte's 222, which is discontinued and you can no longer get it. But this will be great for people with like hooded lids, or you have that tight crease space, or you just want to be really precise with your crease work. This will be a great addition for that. So I picked that up. And then I went in and to try out and see how I would like the new Scented Fix Plus. And there's like tons of different scents, rose, ouzo, something with a citrus smell, coconut, cucumber, lavender. And so I opted to get one in coconut and one in cucumber. And I like the smell of both of these. I had lavender when it first came out, but the young lady at the MAC store was telling me that the original lavender one came out. It was a mixture between lavender and rose, and I was kind of on the fence with that one. I didn't choose rose. I felt like it was a little too strong, but I did get coconut, and the bottles are kind of frosted, depending on the color of the different scent. So like rose looks a little pink, coconut looks a little like an ashy beige, and then cucumber is kind of like has a little slight green look to it. So I picked up cucumber and coconut. I don't know if they're all completely sold out, but I hear that coconut is definitely sold out everywhere almost. Alright guys, so that is my collective MAC haul, and once again I'm at 25 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all a break one of these days. One of these days I'm gonna get these videos under 10 minutes. Alright guys, please enjoy the rest of your evening, and like I said, if you have any questions or any concerns, hit me up, inbox me, leave me a comment down below, and I definitely will get back to you. Alright guys, I love you. Bye.